Hello everybody, it's Mr. Brownlee here, kneeling by the log pile at Aurora Eccles School to show you a plant that we are very, very lucky to have in our woodland. Okay, now remember, in forest school, when we're working with plants, we have a no pick, no lick rule, unless you are 100% sure that that plant is safe to touch, okay? Because a lot of plants are very poisonous and can make us quite unwell. I'm going to show you a plant today that isn't poisonous and that you can eat and use in cooking. And we've talked about this a lot in our lessons because whenever we walk past it, we get a really strong sense of smell. Okay? And it is wild garlic. Some people call it Ramson's, some people call it wood garlic. Scientists call it Allium ursinum. It grows in shady woodlands, in damp soil, and whenever we find it, we can use our touch, our sight, and our smell to make sure that it is wild garlic. So if you're out in a shady woodland and the soil's quite damp, I'm sure you will find some of this because it grows all over Norfolk, all over England and all over the UK. And it's a very, very brilliant plant. Okay. So the first thing we're going to do, remember no pick, no lick till we're 100% sure, is we're going to use our nose. Okay. So I've seen what I think is wild garlic and I'm going to smell. And straight away, you get that lovely smell of garlic. If you're not sure what garlic smells like, you can get the adults at home to help you. Okay? So we can smell the garlic. Okay? Then using our sight, we're going to see these lovely green leaves that grow in bunches. Okay? And we will see that the wild garlic leaf looks a bit like a feather. It is pointed at the top, it comes in at the bottom, and the stem gets whiter as it gets nearer to the ground. And our touch, we can feel the leaf is rubbery. Okay? So remember, if you're not sure about touching a plant, you can always wear gloves to protect your hands. So when we've got the leaf, we can do the smell test again. Break the leaf, smell that lovely garlic smell like garlic bread. Crush it up in your hand, and it smells even stronger. It smells absolutely fantastic. I love garlic. It smells excellent. Okay. So that is how we know it is wild garlic. Okay. We've seen it grows in the green bunches with the leaves like feathers. We smell the garlic when we come up to it. We smell the garlic when we break the leaf and we crush the leaf. We smell it even more. And we feel the leaves feel rubbery. Okay. Now, if you're not sure, please get one of the adults at home to help you. You can show them this video and they can have a look on Google as well because there's lots of information on there about wild garlic. And then you can take it home and use it to make some things. Do not forget to wash it, okay, before you use it, because you never know, an animal might have had a wee-wee on it before you came along and picked it. So that is wild garlic. I hope that was helpful. I hope you're staying safe and I will see you soon. Bye-bye.
So now that we've got our Ramson, I'm going to show you something that we can do with it. Okay, this is a really, really simple recipe and procedure on how to make some Ramson pesto or some wild garlic pesto. So I've got my Ramson that you saw Mr. Brownlee picking earlier. I've washed it as he advised because we don't know what animal's done its business on it. He's also made sure that when he's collected this, he's not taken more than 1/3 of the plant to make sure that the plant can grow again and recover. I've also got one lemon, which I've halved. I've got a little handful of walnuts, or you can choose nuts of your own choice. Also, I've got some pine nuts in here. Let's get those ready. And the other thing I'll need is either a pestle and mortar or a blender. Now, a pestle and mortar obviously would take a lot longer for this process, but a blender will speed it up nicely. So, nice and simple. It smells lovely. I take my freshly picked and washed Ramson. I can tear it with my hands. I place it in, and obviously I've washed my hands. Oh, there's one other ingredient I forgot, which is extra virgin olive oil, or olive oil. Once I've got that in there, I can then squeeze in the juice of my lemons, making sure that any pips that come in, I remove. Lovely. There's one, and I'll do the other one. Again, keeping my eyes open for any of those pips, because that will make it taste really bitter. more so than just a lemon. Little handful of walnuts, little handful pistachios, not pistachios, pine nuts, and something else that some other people like to add, but it's not to my taste, is a little bit of Parmesan cheese. Simply then, now remember, if you're doing this, you might want to have an adult help you with this, or we prefer you had an adult. At least let them know that you're using the blender and get their permission. In it goes. Smells so good. There we have it. Now, if you like a really smooth consistency to your pesto, you just keep blending it. But I don't mind this, especially if I'm going to have it on some rather large pasta. Yeah, and it's also quite good on focaccia bread with tomatoes. Yeah. Okay, so that is our Ramson pesto. Take care.